The opposition was thanked for their contributions to the 2017 budget debate, but Finance Minister Winston Jordan called out the PPP parliamentarians for using what he termed guerrilla tactics.
Of striking, then running away. While we depreciate these antics, we do cherish their presence whenever they are in the House.
Opposition members had vacated their seats in the Parliament chamber when the Finance Minister brought the curtains down on the debate. Minister Jordan said that nothing much has changed about the debate.
But even incremental improvements by the opposition have become largely illusionary. Indeed, I'm drawn to remark that the quality and constructiveness of the contributions that have been offered by members of the opposition are fully consistent with what we have heard from them in the past and more recently. These contributions are consistently confused, disjointed, or simply and blatantly erroneous. And Mr. Speaker, had I the time, I would have gone through the entire Hansard and picked up the number of, I know you don't like the word lies, so untruths and falsehoods that were told to this House by the members of the opposition to score cheap political points.
The Finance Minister, before assuming the present post, spent several years at the Ministry of Finance and worked under Bar Jagdeo, who at the time was Finance Minister. He shared his experiences in the face of criticisms from the leader of the opposition on the 2017 budget.
The Honourable Member, Mr. Jagdeo, has never produced a single budget. Ever at the Ministry of Finance. Never produced a single budget at the Ministry of Finance. No, we need to know these things. I'm a professional. I kept these things very quietly. I was a professional. I left the place. I don't have to discuss business. But the Honourable Member seems to come here. He seems to come here every time at the budget and seems to extol in some virtue or some brilliance that or magic that he would have performed at Ministry of Finance. I don't know, but at the Ministry of Finance, the Honourable Member was not known for such elegance, brilliance, or whatever.
The Finance Minister also made reference to recommendations from the Tax Reform Committee on VAT.
The Tax Reform Committee said the water and electricity authorities should determine the levels of consumption required for an average household. VAT should be applied to levels above this amount. This is the Tax Reform Committee making this recommendation, of which Mr. Christopher Ram was a member. When we did it now, you're hearing the sky falling. Oh God! Kill the budget!
Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.